2,000 centuries later is when our story begins.
How is it that I might help you?
Get the
Yeah, of
start of
course
our
that
day.
does.
They are unrelated. Hi, friends! Welcome back to System Agnostic, Chapter 2, Episode 6, Cultists and Crystal Spires.
Episode 6, yeah!
Woo!
We're really on 6.
Yeah.
We need 2 hands now!
Technically, we're on Episode 12 if you're looking at the full System Agnostic volume.
Oh, I'm not one
We
for
need
the
more
full
than
picture.
2 hands.
I am your humble FM, Stephen, he, him. FM, as we all know, stands for Faulty Monitor.
Radio.
What?
Radio. Now coming at you, FM Steven in the morning.
What the hell's a radio?
Never heard of it. It's also very much night. Anyway, I am
Did you know
joined...
they might get rid of AM radio?
Good.
About time.
I am joined by my lovely players, as usual. Starting with the one who's always surprised, Sadie.
Fuck, that's right. I am always surprised. I always forget I go first. Do I have to go first?
Yes.
Okay. Hi, I'm Sadie. She, her. I am playing Chong, 3 N's and a hard K. The Urson barbarian who is very tired at this moment. I use she, her pronouns. Chong uses he, him. Can I have a bagel?
No. Jeff.
Okay. I don't remember who's next.
Aren't we going to a bakery?
Yes.
Chunk can have a bagel. Sadie can't have a bagel.
No, sad.
Hello, I'm Jeff. I use he, they pronouns, and I'm playing... Rooney is an Aarakocra ranger, and I always pronounce that racial name differently every night. Happy to be here. Hopefully I get to fly before I die, and get to use my cool new bow that shoots spiders, apparently.
Yeah, it does. Angela.
Hey, I am Angela, she, her, playing Curie Essler, the Shadow Sorcerer, he, him. And he is not exhausted, but his player very much is.
Tends to be the theme of the evening. And finally, Breck.
Hi. I'm Breck, use he, him pronouns. I play Domus, who I think I've settled on like a sort of Liverpool accent-ish.
Fair enough.
Didn't we start the game with a New Zealand one?
We did.
Yeah, we did. We totally did. But I've
I'm
settled
just
on
making
something
sure that was
different and
this
easier.
chapter.
There's a whole new meaning to transcontinental.
No, that's next chapter. Don't worry.
Don't worry about it.
God, nuts.
But for those of you just joining us, for those of you who stumbled upon this by accident, or some of you that just need to remember what the fuck is going on, including me and some of my players on that part. Since the beginning of this chapter, after a mostly successful mission to rescue archaeologists from a temple, our party has had half of a magic weapon known as Karavox, a battle axe that the legends say can kill a god by hitting one of his followers. Hoping to reunite it, the party journeyed to a languages expert, Artagan, to try to translate some of the runes on the haft. Some faced their fears, some lived through memories that seemed altered somehow. But in the end, they came away with the knowledge that the head of Karavox was somewhere to the north, in Brem. They gained passage on a floating city, crossing the ocean towards their destination. met with its monarch, who answered as many questions as Chonk seemed willing to pose in that time before sending him away. The group went shopping, something I am always accused of never letting my players do. And finally, yeah, it's a thing I get accused of, Brack.
We had like 34,000 gold. It was great.
And
I was gonna come up with more scrolls. I didn't do that. Oh well.
it happens.
I want to scroll with Bigby's hand.
I'll look into it. Finally, they went to a presumed meeting at Donuts and Dondurma, a bakery, one of the best on the floating city of Golzanagi, where they were immediately greeted by an Earth Genasi, the same one they met in the temple all those days ago. But of course, if you know me, we don't start with our players ever, because why would we do that? That makes too much sense in a game. We start with, as Breck so elegantly put it before the show started, the bozo in the house, Aaron Descala. Aaron has opened his package and found a bucket. No note, no explanation as to why or where it came from, just a bucket. He pulls it out, kind of looks it over. Looking into it, you can see old popcorn kernels, some popped, most unpopped, and a single strip of old film. And as he kind of focuses on it in this moment, we move away from him to our party, whose focus is either on the potentials of food and baked goods. Their guide, Exus, the kind of halfling who Kiri has noticed, is just fully seemingly sewn together. Or the Earth Genasi, who last time they met very nearly succeeded in killing your barbarian. A feat that is, well, a feat to accomplish. What do you all do in this moment?
Can't remember if I would recognize the Earth Genasi or not, because I only saw them with the hood over their head as I walked past. I don't know. I'd probably not. I go looking for whatever these pastries are that's so good at sundown. Apparently.
We just walked into the shop, right?
Yep.
And so is the Genasi standing like in front of us to the side of the store, or?
The Genasi is currently sitting. There's kind of a single bar top area kind of deal with bar stools on your side of the counter, and she is sitting in one of these. Which actually, I need you all to make wisdom saving throws as you enter the shop.
Jeez.
Oh fuck! I'm a dumbass.
No. Everyone's got +4. Everyone has +4. Don't forget it.
Okay, I'm not unwise. I'm unintelligent. So, 16.
16?
17.
17. Kiri?
You said +4, Breck? I caught that. Then 21 total.
Okay. Domers?
23.
Okay. As I said, the Earth Genasi is sitting in the stool. Exus has asked her to move, if it's okay if you all sit there. Just to remind my players what happened right before. She then said, not only was it okay, she was hoping to run into you. Pulled back the hood and revealed herself. She seems at ease, just kind of sitting in the stool. There is a full, cake in front of her. Not a slice of cake. A full cake just in front of her. Chonk and Rooney, Rooney especially, just not paying attention to her. You don't recognize her. Why would you? Just kind of looking at the cake, you see large crystal spires. Frosting, sugar, you're not sure. Maybe rock candy from the looks of it. But they're jutting out to a point up top on top of the cake. Chunk, you would see this as well if you looked at the cake.
Yeah.
Kiri and Domus, where's your attention in this moment?
I'm probably looking at the cake, seeing the crystal spires.
You don't
and
see
then also...
crystal spires.
Oh, okay.
You see what looks like odd metal contraptions. You're not even sure what to call them. They look almost like chariots, but no places for the horses. The wheels appear metallic rather than wooden. And they're mostly turned onto their sides with these strange pipes and wires beneath them. You see kind of a canvas stretched out above. Just kind of standing up against the cake.
Hmm.
You also see what looks like fire, though this again appears to be some kind of candied design atop it. Kiri, you see the same thing if you look at the cake. What do you all do?
And the Earth Genasi said that she was hoping to run into us?
Yep.
Did she say run into us again, or just run into us?
Again.
Oh, hello. My name is Chung. It's nice to meet you.
Hi, I've got a dog trying to lick my face. Roxy, no!
That's a real issue.
Still a little slow on the draw, that one, I see.
Don't unplug my camera.
Yeah, Demos rolls his eyes so much. And then says, that's a tasty looking cake you got there.
Is it? I haven't tasted it yet, or anything from here, but... Would you like a slice?
I don't know. What's it gonna cost?
Nothing. A little faith that I didn't poison it, I suppose, but... Other than that... And if you don't want any, well... she pulls a dagger and begins cutting the cake. Just moves a slice onto a plate in front of her and begins to eat it.
You don't seem as concerned this time at our meeting.
You were never a concern. Last time we met was unfortunate circumstances that we were thrust into.
That required you to try to kill us.
As I recall, I defended myself. Only one of you bore damage from me, and it only was given as much as it was received.
Wait. We've met before?
There we go.
Catching up now, is he? Be a dears and make sure the hammer stays away, or whatever they're wielding these days.
So, why are we here? What did you like? Are you the person we're meeting with, or is it someone else?
If you're referring to any message given by the monarch of this domain, then yes, I'm the reason.
Okay.
Oh, I thought we were just here for the sunset pastries.
Those are also rather good, I'm told.
That's all I know about what we're doing here. I hope they're good.
At this, she kind of looks at Exus. Would you excuse us? We have some business to attend to, and I've already paid off the owners of this establishment. The food is ours. You can check with them. I believe they're still out in the back. Exus kind of gives her a look and then looks at all of you like, this okay with you? Do you trust this?
I mean, I don't think Curie even knows. Like, he saw Chonk fighting somebody, but I don't think he ever got to see past Chonk to the Genasi, so he has no idea what's going on.
Even you know that cultist walked away, the one that really hurt Chonk. Even if you never saw her face, the way she's talking,
Mm-hmm.
this is like
2 and 2.
Renee, I think this is kind of weird, but in defense of her, she did eat the cake, so I trust her.
Upon hearing this Genasi woman say, and the food is ours, I'd like to go find a donut in the back.
You start to head to the back. The front is ours, and there's plenty up here.
Oh. So, no donut?
She points to a case, and you see a lot of donuts.
I roll over to it.
Not a lot
And I
of
start
rolling
eating.
room in here, but
I start eating as many as I can.
all right. What are the
Are
rest of
those the
you doing?
sunset pastries the queen was talking about? We were ordered to eat?
Not particularly quickly, but relatively for as large as I am, I guess it could be considered quick.
Fair enough. Rooney, she directs you to kind of a shelf of sunset pastries.
Okay, I'm taking one just to peck at it.
Mm-hmm.
When Exus looks over at the group, Curie would just kind of nod, but make it evident that he's cautious about the entire situation. Like, don't go too far.
He nods. He kind of steps through to the back to look into her claims, if nothing else. But for the moment, you're left alone with her. She looks at each of you. Chonk furiously eating donuts, Rooney pecking away at a sunset pastry. And I assume Curie and
actually
Domus looking at her suspiciously, hostilely. How you feeling? What you looking at? Where's your focus?
I mean, Curie would be just definitely cautious after everything, but clearly she's had some history with Domus and more likely Chonk, so he's going to split his focus between her and the other two.
She looks into your eyes, makes eye contact with you. Domus?
Domus is gonna grab a piece of cake if it's offered, and that way he has something else to focus on. Or at least pretend to focus on.
Yeah. You kind of step up. She pushes out a plate, takes another slice of cake. This one has one of the metal carriages flipped over onto its back. And she puts it on the plate in front of you. Kind of pushes it down to you. Watches you.
Where'd you get the ideas for these designs?
You see her eyes light up. Not really my idea. What do you know about it?
Ain't seen nothing like it before. pull out one of my handcrafted forks, begin eating.
You watch as
That's a little
her...
nugget. I make pottery.
Very nice. You watch as that kind of hopeful, exuberant look that came up when you mentioned the design kind of falls. Of course. Of course you haven't. Well. No point in beating around the bush, I suppose. I was hoping to run into you all. See, you have something. Something very powerful. Or, rather, half of it, I suppose.
Oh, you heard? Yeah, I just bought a new bow. It shoots spiders. It's pretty cool.
Oh, you got a new bow? Oh, cool.
Yeah, it only costed like 20,000 gold. I assume it's a really good deal.
I was referring, of course, to Caravox.
Yeah, I was confused because like I have the whole bow, but we only have half a Caravox. Yeah. Who has Caravox? Was it? We put it in Damus's bag. Was that it?
We have Caravox, yes.
And if I don't miss my guess, you're headed to collect the rest of it, no?
Why don't you tell us why that information concerns you, then we'll let you know.
Ever suspicious.
Wouldn't you be?
I suppose. It's valid.
Oh, snap! I rolled for cake, and it got a nat 20. So.
It's fucking delicious cake.
What's the modifier in that?
The carriage is inedible, and you figure that out by when you kind of stab your fork into it and your fork shatters.
I pull out another fork.
You are able to lift the topper off the cake and dig into the rest of it, no problem.
Don't know why you'd make part of a cake inedible. Doesn't make sense to me.
This cake's really more for show than for function.
I don't know, it's pretty tasty. Anyway. What's up with you? Why do you want to know?
I have need of the weapon.
Ooh. Ooh, now that's interesting. Because sort of like the whole world has need for the weapon too. All of this plane of existence. So
what, do you like asking to come with us to put it together?
Partially.
asking for like seconds, like after we're done with it, you can take it.
I was thinking once it's assembled. I don't need it long, and I promise you, it would benefit us all.
Could you be more specific? Just a little.
I truly wish I could.
Can you, like,
Why
give us a
can't
hint?
you?
And she kind of nods to the topper still on your plate, Domus. Rooney and Chonk, she's just motioning to a cake to you. Because you've never seen that before.
Tell us what it is.
You wouldn't understand.
So now we're at an impasse. You see, I thought we were doing like a back and forth here, but then you sort of...
We're not, though. I've told you what I need, and you have given me nothing. So technically, it's really just a back.
Wait a second, haven't we seen that before? Though, or at least like heard it described.
What are you referring to, Rooney? You only see spires.
Yeah. Like the we're getting the description of where Krampus is. It's described that there were spires there. Weren't there,
Yes,
Domus?
the crystal spires mark the location of Caravox's head. And the hinges hold the keys, or rather the doors, needed to reveal it.
Yeah, so we know what this thing is. Domus, you just forgot. We haven't
Yeah.
seen
So
it, but we
what-
heard it described.
You're right. I must have
does-
forgot.
All right,
You've
I'll
never
bite. What does
Go ahead.
the carriage have to do with it?
With Caravox?
With anything?
We are at an impasse. And she kind of raises the left arm, and the cloak is off. She's currently wearing this kind of short, sleeveless tunic, leather armored pants, and as you kind of get a look at her arm, Domus, specifically, you see where she had been carving into it upon your first meeting. You remember her carving a lot into it, but there aren't as many runes on it as you recall. The problem is, you currently would not understand. And if you ask me how I know that, it's because you two have never seen it before, and those two can't see it at all.
Are you sure I wouldn't understand? I know a lot of languages.
Language does not factor into it.
Oh, it's like the deep speech stuff again. That's what we were having trouble with the axe handle before.
So, what do you want from us?
I've made that clear. I want you to recover Caravox, reforge it, as it were, and then to let me use it.
But why first? What would happen to it? Why don't you want us to use it first?
Because your aims are far-reaching, long-term. Mine take an instant, and the sooner it is done, the better it is.
What would you use it on?
You wouldn't understand, dear Kiri.
Would anyone be hurt by your using it?
I would like to say no, but for what I have planned, I don't know exactly how it'll take shape. I do not offer this for nothing. Beyond my belief that it would benefit all of us, I'm willing to aid in Caravox's retrieval. Which also means standing against the Merilith, whose general you so very easily dealt with.
So is the general like back?
No, he's still recovering, shall we say, from his death. The Merilith, on the other hand, well, she's just furious.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe it's not something that we can understand completely, but maybe it's something we can still help with.
What I need or the Merilith? You can understand the Merilith.
What do you need?
Yes.
Well, I don't really know
Okay.
what we're going up against. Could be good
Hey,
to have some help.
Hey, Steven, can I roll an insight to see if this person's got anything nefarious or do they want to use the care box for evil?
Can roll insight.
Can I have advantage?
No. What'd you get?
It's in that one.
Oh.
I think you're trying to understand, but you're just not getting a read on her at all. I think as you're trying to put pieces together and figure out what the angle she's playing is. You remember your time in the smoke. The memory with your patron. Half remembered. And you remember something appearing. Something very similar to this metal contraption that shattered your fork. And I think that shakes any chance of understanding her. Or her motives, just clean out of your head.
So you can't tell us who you're going to use it on. Can you at least tell us why you think this is a good thing for all of us? We need something to work with here.
Ooh,
You have to understand our position.
How do I put this? If I am able to use the axe, damn this thing.
What if I told you I had seen one before?
Where?
In a smoke-induced dream.
He's not actually lying. It did sort of happen that way.
It doesn't lessen what I am able, or rather, does not make me able to tell you too much more, admittedly. But it does mean your patron's aware. And if I remember Broden and his methods correctly, then he approves of this aid you would be giving me.
That's true. Checks out.
Excuse me.
Yes,
We're out of donuts.
I am not a baker and therefore cannot help you. My powers are far more
Else
limited
is
right
there
now.
to eat.
Take a look around, help yourself. Sunset pastries, as your friend is dining on. I'm sure there's some bagels around here somewhere.
No, don't eat all the sunset pastries. They're pretty good.
Bagels.
Everyone else should try them.
Sound yummy.
I have most of a cake left.
I'll waddle over to the bagels and
most
start
of the
eating
cake.
them.
Also, the queen ordered us to try the sunset pastries. I think we'd be like committing a crime if we didn't all try one.
No, she
Yeah,
only
I'll try
ordered
a
us to
sunset pastry.
try the bakery after sunset, which we did, which is why we're here.
Technically, if I know her at all, she didn't order you, just mildly suggested.
Suggested.
Well, yeah, a light suggestion that you followed to the letter, or you lose your head.
You clearly don't know where you are, my friend.
Yeah, that
No,
wasn't
I
really
don't.
the vibe I got.
She doesn't strike me as that kind.
Golzanagi.
She's a
lovely city. home to the unwanted. Whether or not they truly are not unwanted. They don't behead.
Yeah.
Closer to exile. And certainly don't do either just for disobeying a suggestion. Or even an order. Only way to get exiled, as far as I know, is to actively harm the civilians.
Yeah, right? It's totally tyrannical. I can't even kill any devils while I'm here.
If they're here, they are trying to avoid getting killed and the rest of what their kin are doing, so I side with her on that one.
Yeah, we're all on our best behavior. Still eating the pastry.
Domus, is what she says true?
Yes. I think we should
About
go
your
along
patron?
with this.
I swear to you, I swear to Curie Essler, to Domus, to Rooney, to Chunk, that if you allow me to use Caravax a moment, you will be able to go on and use it to, if not fully destroy, push back the man in black back down to the depths where he came from. And I will leave you alone. We will never cross paths again.
Is this like one of those situations where, like, we have the option to say yes or no, but if we say no, you're going to fight us later, and we totally can't beat you, so we might as well say yes now?
When we first met, that might have been true, but as I said before, I do not have all the power I once possessed. You're free to say no. I would probably have to fight you once Caravax was remade, if just to get my hands on the weapon. But after that, I'm not going to hold a grudge.
Okay, Tiamat, yes or no?
Am I a fan of her? Am I going to fight her? I'm going to need more specifics. That's a very pitfall
I'm with her on that,
question.
Rooney. We need more info.
I can't think of any more info to give.
There's
I guess
no right answer to me at answering that question.
I mean, do you
without
like Tiamat?
clarification.
Check yes or no.
Do I like her? I feel
Yeah.
she... I am not a fan of Tiamat or her methods, though I do recognize the part she plays in a grand scheme of things.
Oh, that answer is making me lean more towards the no. I don't know about the rest of y'all.
Wait, so do you like Tiamat?
Oh no.
Absolutely
Oh, no.
not. I wouldn't even know which head I was actually dating, and I don't want to deal with any of them, to be honest.
Okay. Ow.
You know my family's name. Do you know my family?
Personally, no. We've never met.
Do you know of them or just in passing?
I know of them.
More than in passing, I'm guessing then. What's your opinion of them as the whole?
As a whole, it's a family tree that got burned. The blaze being contracts made. The fortunate/unfortunate problem of your family is that anybody who marries in is not technically under the obligations. They are not blood. But so many of them choose to make pacts for one reason or another anyway.
Have you heard of any members of the family dying and coming back?
In a sense, not in resurrection terms. Anyone whose soul is beholden to a devil upon their death is generally claimed by that devil, sometimes in the form of currency, as it were. Other times they become minor devils themselves, imps, lemures. Occasionally they're able to barter up one or two, I think, not of your family specifically, but of those who have made deals in the past. Manage to become pit fiends at the service of their masters. Estlers specifically, perhaps some of your elderkin have worked their way up to Lemure or Imp, but beyond that I am not familiar. After all,
Do I
most
believe
of
it?
your family tree I don't care about.
Now, there we share something in common. But out of character, do I believe her?
Insight check.
Hmm. Great. So that's a 7, but this seems pretty important. Does it? Yeah,
You
it
have a
seems
luck
important. Yes, but I can also burn a sorcery point
Can also do that.
because the luck point. I got something else for that.
Okay.
So I'm gonna burn that. There we go. That was good. A little better, 16.
She's hard to read. You don't necessarily get the sense she's lying, but you honestly don't get much sense of her at all.
Hmm. Wait, of her intentions or just her total?
Honestly, any of it.
Okay.
Anything she hasn't said, anything like body language. Brain, I need you to catch up a little bit. Insight checks generally refer to a person looking into body language, facial expressions,
Mhm.
anything to determine, a person's tells. Not only have you been unable to figure out a tell for if she's lying, she's not broadcasting anything. Very
Okay.
little emotion, very little. The only sense you get from her is what she's chosen to tell you.
Well, gonna look at the rest of the party. I don't know if I completely believe her, but I would trust her enough for this. But
She
that's
does
just
have
me.
She has a lot of weirdly specific knowledge about like devil politics. Like the hierarchies and stuff.
I have a lot of specific knowledge on a lot of topics.
But one of those topics is like devils.
Sure, but one of them is the hierarchies of the heavens.
You mean like the sky?
That's part of it.
Well, what's your favorite part of the sky? My favorite is cumulonimbus.
It's ephemerality. It changes. It's not solid. You can't grab the sky. Unsolid. Yet, we all see it.
Okay, so my meter is like moved a little more towards the yes position for her. I don't know about the rest of you.
Move or go back off. I'm going with the modulator.
From what little I understood of that sentence, I'm gonna say she's fine with me. He's fine with me. They? The bear. He.
Let's do it.
What? Fine with what?
Now they're catching up.
Excuse me. Wait, I'm fine with what now?
Do
I
you
think
all-
fine
Gonna
with,
let her use that. What?
Go
fine
ahead.
with bringing her along with us to where we're going to help get the axe head on the condition that we let her use it real quick.
Oh, we are getting the accent done.
I hope so. That's the
Yeah.
goal.
That is the goal.
Okay. I want sunset pastries. Eat them now before I do. Now we'll waddle over to the sunset pastries.
I'm grabbing another one for safety.
You watch as, like, more than half of them on a tray, like, a tray of them, is pulled away from that counter with a motion of her hand and placed on the bar top in front of Kiri, Domus, and her. Oh, of course. Where are my manners? We haven't been formally introduced. I know who you are, of course. I've made that clear. You can call me Zen.
Well, then it's a pleasure, I think.
For the record, I am sorry. No, I lied. I'm not sorry I attacked your friend in the temple. He was hitting me repeatedly. I gave him every opportunity to stop.
That's how we know you.
There you go. I've got 3 of you now.
Hey, you were doing some like weird stuff with your arm when I walked past.
She holds up
Really
the arm
impressive.
and you see carved into it several runes. Less than you would think, given how long she was at it.
Yeah, I don't know what all it was you're doing, but I know runes because my name is Rooney.
Oh. Psychic learning.
I was waking up.
I don't think my waking up's usually that aggressive.
Self-mutilation isn't normally on.
I didn't understand a word of that.
You're not alone.
You're gonna have to swallow and then speak louder.
I too get angry in the morning.
Ah, had nothing to do with anger. More self-preservation. But that's a problem for another time.
That's a big word.
I know longer ones if... No, right, you're afraid.
Please don't. Kiri looks over at Domus and says, "That doesn't look like a skin condition to me. I don't know what you were talking about."
Yeah, I don't know. I thought it was the reason for the scratching. So.
Well,
It's not-
it is on my skin, and I suppose you could call it a condition. So, close enough, I suppose.
Huh?
Any more questions for me that I can hopefully answer? I don't like being vague. I don't like not telling you what I can't tell you. It would be much easier if I could. But we're not there yet. Next time, I hope.
So there is an opening where we could get there yet.
Wait, what next time?
She kind of does that thing where both her eyebrows raised, like, you just hit something.
Yeah, not an answer.
Everything's paid for. Take your time here. Greatest stuff in the city, and probably the greatest things you'll eat once we hit Brem.
Hmm.
And they remake it all by morning, so
I
you're not
don't
putting them
know. My mom used to make a really, really delicious slice of salami.
That's not really a baker's prerogative. That you need a butcher.
Oh.
She gets up from the bar. I'll find you before you depart for Brem's surface. But of course, I'd like to make sure things are clear. She holds out her hand. Do we have an arrangement? I only need one of you to agree.
Yes.
Do you take her hand?
I do.
She clasps it. You shake. Good. I'll see you when we're ready.
Good.
She kind of looks into your eyes as your hands are still clasped, Domus. Almost narrowing them a bit, like they're trying to see something. Soon, perhaps. She lets go and she walks out.
Was I also supposed to shake her hand? Like, I kind of had my hands full of pastry.
Well, she did say only one of us had to.
Yeah, it's a little bit weird. Like, I don't normally go around saying only one person's get to shake my hand.
That's the only thing that was weird about all this?
It's the only thing I can remember.
A few minutes go by as you all try to comprehend what just happened, and I need you all to make wisdom saving throws.
+4. Everyone gets +4.
Not for this one.
Oh. But they're around me.
I know.
Okay.
6.
Okay.
17.
Okay.
You said we don't get the +4,
Correct.
and it's a wisdom saving throw?
Correct.
Cool. -5.
Cool. Is that a nat 1?
No, it's a net 2.
Cool.
Mm.
Domus?
24.
Nice.
Sadie and me, blockheads unite.
That's me.
As you're all kind of in your own worlds for a moment, Jonk, Rooney, you're just chowing down. You hear somebody about to exit the kitchen area or the back area. Chonk, you're not as familiar. Actually, Chonk, you don't hear anything. You're so focused on this food. Rooney, you've spent enough time with Exus today that you are semi-familiar with the tread of his boot. You know he's the one exiting. Curie, you're kind of just contemplating this moment. Are you eating anything or just kind of staring into space for a sec?
Not really eating, just taking everything in that happened.
You're thinking it over. You're thinking of what you've seen. And you're getting images again. You find yourself going through your memories of your life, just on accident, just... Maybe it was the conversation bringing up your family and the deals they made, tacked on to what your mother said in your last encounter with her, even if it was a smoke-driven hallucination. Potentially, at least. But much like that hallucination, you go through these memories and they don't feel like yours. There's this weird alienation to them. You know they're yours. And spending some time with it, you are mostly sure that they weren't implanted. Maybe something to get checked out, but you're pretty sure that you actually lived through these. But they don't feel like your memories. And even now, staring into space, trying to process. For a moment, it feels like you're somebody else. Experiencing Curie doing this. Domus. There's still a lot of cake there. Are you partaking?
Sure.
Any particular part? Clear, some fire, another of the carriages, the canvas.
I'll have some fire. Why not?
You'll have some fire. Sweet. You make sure it is candy fire. You kind of poke it a little bit, like, okay, I'm not putting active flame into my mouth. That's good. And then you bite into it, and it feels like... It doesn't burn like active flame in your mouth. But your senses... Your nose feels like it's breathing in smoke. Your lungs begin to heave. Your eyes are watering. And for a moment, you see the scene that was on her cake. But not like it was when it was whole. Not like you're staring at a cake topper. But like you're actually present in a moment. You see fire, several metal carriages. Some in the positions that it was on the cake, others just off to the side, scrap. You're only vaguely aware that's what it was because you see those strange wheels piled next to it. Not intentionally piled. Scattered, haphazard. You see light up on the canvas. Flickering static. You hear screams. You see fire. It's in your lungs. It's in your nostrils. It's in your eyes. Smoke. And you feel arms grabbing you on the shoulder, pulling you back. And then you hear Exodus's voice as Rooney, you've seen him exit the kitchen. Walk up to Domus, who has this 1,000-yard stare. Right, you okay? Did she do something? And Domus, you're kind of pulled back to the present.
No, I'm alright.
Well, she was an interesting one.
Yeah.
She has really weird taste in cakes.
Ooh, rock candy. Rooney and Chunk, you watch as he pulls a spire off the cake. Curie and Domus, at first it looks like he's just reaching for nothing, and then as he pulls his hand away, he's holding rock candy.
As he's going to grab the rock candy and everyone's kind of watching him, can I try to sneak over and steal another sunset pastry from the tray that was taken away from me?
You can certainly try.
Yeah! What am I rolling?
Stealth.
Stealth? Okay. I have advantage on that. That cancels that. Nope, that's for sound only. Never mind, I don't. I have disadvantage. And that normally a +3, but I have a -4 because everything, so it's a -1. That is a dirty 1.
So we're not nat 1s today, we're nat 2s.
Yes.
We're making progress.
We're making
There's
progress.
Also, Angela, you are frozen on the stream. Everybody, you watch Chunk waddling over to the tray of sunset pastries.
I like to think that I'm humming to myself as I go over, so it's dun dun da da dun dun da.
Yeah. You're all aware.
And
as I
go to swipe one, da da da. No.
So basically, we're all just watching as he does this.
Yes. And you watch Exus notice this and very quickly begin, just pulling sunset pastries into a basket that he's holding. I understand why they said take from the back. They have eyes out here, so that makes sense. Anyway, are you all ready to head to bed? Or did you want to see more of the city?
Was there something else we were told we were supposed to see?
This was the
What do
only
you all
thing
think?
suggested.
Do you have a nightlife here? I don't even know.
I mean, sort of. Depends who you are. I mean, we have vampires here, so obviously we have a semblance of a nightlife.
That's fair.
Vampires, shadows, basically anything that abhors daylight. Ariadne does occasionally, but I tend to keep to the daylight schedules just because of my position. So, she tends to as well. Actually, she kind of works all hours, depending.
Yeah, I'm more of a daylight kind of guy, too. And I think I'm ready to chicken.
Madame Britannia's it is. I know I told you I'd be staying there tonight. I will be, but once I make sure you're settled, I am going to go bring some to Ariadne. So, let's get you settled.
Of course.
Ba-dum, ba-dum.
Chunk, everyone can see you. Just take the ones you want so we can go.
Ta-ra-ra. Oh,
Or that. That's fine too.
You are all led to this kind of massive, to put it in our terms, like this Victorian style building. Almost a mansion in its own right. You're led inside. There's this kind of counter that Exus kind of leaps on top of and hits a bell before jumping back down. Yeah. You see this elderly half-orc woman, long gray hair pulled tightly back into a bun. One eye just completely scarred over. She kind of steps out, looks at you all with one dark gray stormy eye. Right, these are the... You're the guests, yeah?
Looks like.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not from here. My name's Rooney.
Madame Britannia. It's your service. Not really. You serve yourselves. But I've got rooms for you.
Have we missed dinner?
You have. I might have some leftovers for you.
Don't worry about it.
All right, we just came back from the pastry
Okay.
shop.
Right, that will fill you up till morning. It always does. Follow me. Exos. Madam. The madam will take care of you. I will see you all tomorrow.
Okay, bye,
Okay.
Exes.
Nexus leaves. As he's going, he kind of heads out, goes to close the door. You watch as he accidentally, like, his hand is still on the jam as it closes, and the 4 fingers pop off.
What?
Okay.
I'm gonna go try
Does
and
he come
grab
back for
them.
them?
Britannia literally holds up 3, 2, 1. The door opens. Mother, I do this every time. Pulls it
Yeah,
back.
it happens to the best of us.
You're not... Illusions? I don't know. That's your business. Alright. Walks away without reattaching the fingers.
I guess I'm not the best because that's never happened to me.
Never be happening to me either.
I was trying to be polite so he didn't feel out of place, okay?
Sir, he's out of place in a city of misfits. None of us are out of place. Besides, I don't think he's the only stitched around here anyway.
Hmm. That's
Madame
fair.
Britannia leads you to 2 rooms. You're able to divvy yourselves up. There's 2 decent-sized beds in each chunk. They're all probably going to be a little small comparatively, but not by much. If you be wanting the leftovers, speak now or don't eat.
It's okay, I got my
Good.
safety pastry.
Breakfast is crack of dawn. You'll hear the bell. You're welcome to ignore it, but if you do, it's not my problem. You're guests, so you're not ordered to be at breakfast, but if you miss it, that's on you.
Okay, thank you. We're really grateful for your hospitality. I don't think I could ignore a bell.
Hot water's in the bucket over there. Just keep pouring, it never stops. Try to keep it in the tubs, don't be flooding my house.
It's a magic bucket?
One for each room, yeah.
Wow. Every room has a magic bucket.
If you want cold water, dump it out and leave it long enough, it'll figure itself out. Again, keep it to the tub. If you require anything else, somebody will be at the front desk. Just ring the bell. She walks away, leaving the four of you to your own devices. Is there anything you wish to do?
Well, I'm exhausted. So maybe figure out the bedding situation.
You're welcome to just claim a bed. Like, there's enough beds for each of you. It's just who's in what room.
I don't I don't really care who's in what room. I'm just claiming a bed, passing out.
Rooney walks into a room, face plants, and is out like a light.
I will claim the room next to Rooney.
Chonka's in the other one.
I will take another one.
Which one?
You want
First
Chonk's room, you want Rooney's room.
Rooney's room.
Okay. That means...
Yay!
Yeah, I'll take the other bed in Chonk's room, but before he goes to sleep, there's something he wants to do, but I'll
Yeah.
wait for everybody else.
Is anybody else trying to accomplish anything before heading to bed?
Not before heading to bed. I want to do stuff while people are asleep.
Okay.
Well, normally I would... Oh! I think of something. No, I passed out right away. Never mind.
Okay.
Should I check to make sure Tiamat's not going to attack us? We're good.
Your problem. You're good. Domus doing anything? Alright, Kiri, what you up to?
Okay, so he is going to try using one of the scrolls of sending. Try and contact his sister. Gonna say... Mom says hi. You might be getting a visit. You're older. Did I die before? She says I did. I thought you might know.
A few minutes go by. And then... Shit, you know. Was sworn to secrecy. Figured I owed our parents that much at least. You did. Not for long. Thought we'd lose Mom too. A moment goes by, and then your sister casts Sending. I don't know the whole thing of it. I was with Dad at the time. When we came home, you weren't breathing. Mom was breathing very shallow. And then she woke up with a contract.
Kind of a big fucking thing to hide from your own brother, but okay. I have an apology to make. Thank you for telling me.
You get another sending spell. Don't know what that means. Mom didn't want it hanging over your head. Swore I'd never tell. But if you know, then I've kept my promise.
Yeah. You did. In a weird way, she told me herself. Which is why she might be visiting you too. God. That's it. That's all his answer.
You get one last sending. She can try. That's it.
Well, damn. Okay. Do we have time for me to send one more to somebody else?
Yeah.
Okay. Based on what he just heard, he's gonna send. Oh. Yeah, he is. He's gonna send one to his mom. He might die right after this, but sure.
Go for it. What are you sending?
We've made terrible decisions. But I never hated you. If what you said is true, then I was wrong. For whatever it's worth. Sorry.
Roll a persuasion check.
Oh, great. Let's go over one. Let's make sure. Okay, not bad. 22 total.
Not bad indeed. What's done is done. We'll see about moving forward when next we meet. Be ready. That's it.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my last sending. I didn't plan on it, but there we have it. Where I'm going next, we may not be able to meet again. But I hope we do. And I hope we can fix this.
Where you're going next, we will.
Out of character, is there a tone to that he can decipher, or is it just like is it warm or is it oh we will kind of?
Normally, I would say insight check, but given you have no body language, no.
That's fair. Okay.
Your mother. It is very flat. It's not the, oh, I love you, we're going to meet again. But it's also not the, we're gonna meet and I'm gonna tear your face off. It's just. It's almost like giving a report in class. One that you're not, like, super thrilled with, but, like, you have to give the facts. It's just giving facts. You're also frozen on stream again.
No.
But given that I know Video Ninja, I know that you've seen that, so we are going to move on. Chunk, what you doing?
In the middle of the night, while everyone else is asleep, I would like to sneak into Rooney's room, Rooney and Domus's room, and steal Rooney's emergency pastry.
Make a stealth check.
This does rely on sound, so I have advantage, which cancels out my disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing I have to worry about is my -4 canceling my +3 into a -1.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, I don't know which one to roll. I'm going to roll the one with a panda in it. That fell out of my dice tray. It doesn't count.
Okay.
That's a natural 20.
But for the important thing,
Yeah.
for the pastry, you get a net 20.
Hey Jeff, at this point it's Sadie. We'll take any nat 20s from her.
2 natural 2s in a row for a natural 20 to steal a pastry in the middle of the night.
Yeah. You steal. And I assume eat.
I wait till I get back to my room to eat it, but yes.
Pastry's gone.
I'm gonna say there's a delayed reaction though, where like an hour after this pastry napping happened, Rooney with Damus, Rooney just like wakes up in the middle of the night screaming, "Holy fuck!" and then goes immediately back to bed.
I'll allow it.
And
And with that, if no more night escapades, we are going to go ahead and take our 5. Whatever hour 35 it is for the people watching, for my players, I believe it is all still 8:35. Come back, rejoin us, and we will see what else. Either what else Golzanagi holds, or our character's first glance at the Crystal Spires on Brem. See you soon.
Pastries!
Unknown centuries later is when our story begins.
How is it that I might help you?
I don't. What's that?
What type of? It's like it's a little white lapdog. That's all I know.
Oh, Kayla, what kind of dog is Phoebe?
Maltese Yorkie mix.
Maltese Yorkie mix.
Okay,
That's
now
so
you gotta bring the
cute. I
dog
love
back,
Yorkies.
because you've just told our viewers there's a dog that they haven't seen.
They want to see the dog.
There needs to be 4
Well,
emotes of it
there's
now.
one. That's Roxy. That's Roxy, and then the big foofert is
Stella.
Stella.
Oh, hi.
And then where did Phoebe go?
She's right here.
That's Phoebe, the one wearing a dress.
The one in the dress.
I want to meet all of the
Wonderful.
dogs.
Stella wanted more camera time.
Welcome back.
Oh, we're back. Shit.
Why continue?
Yeah,
The show's been
why do you
stolen.
think I was like, hey, you can't talk about...
We're not talking about dogs on stream today.
Yeah,
Moving on.
I thought the 4 of you wanted to see the dogs.
Nah,
not
I
the
said
people watching
you
stream.
can't tell the viewers we have a dog and then not show them the dog. I've gotten yelled at for that before. But anyway,
James isn't here. I don't feel bad.
fair. We are indeed back. So, you all get a long rest.
Woo.
You can mark that.
Yeah, I'm not exhausted.
Is there anything anybody is attempting to do to prepare while you are on Golzanagi?
Yes.
Yeah.
Who wants to go first? I mean, first things first, Bruni, you wake up to the bell and you are missing your emergency pastry.
Well, that's okay, because I woke up to the bell, so I'm going down for breakfast.
Perfect. That's no problem. You're able to eat. Domus, what you doing to prepare this day?
I'm gonna go look for a scroll of Biggie's hand, and then I'm gonna make sure Dave is well taken care of.
Dave.
I mean,
Devin?
Devin. Yes, that one. My pet.
Mm-hmm.
You're clearly so close. You know his name.
Do you want to play out the shopping, or do you just want to...
Nah,
Skip
we don't
it.
have to.
We don't
we
have
can just
to.
skip it.
You've already met, Brain, I would love for you to catch the fuck up. You've already met Ariadne. You already know how that's going to work.
Yes.
So, 5th level spell scroll, I believe, is a rare item. No? It is.
Oh. Got like $1 million left, so.
It's
But we
11,000
don't
gold.
trade in dollars. We trade in gold.
It's 11,000 gold.
Correct.
Okay. I'll take one.
Alright, you have a scroll of Bigby's hand.
Okay, I still have about 11,000 left.
Very nice.
I will save it.
You are actually unable to see Devin today.
Oh.
Uh,
Why?
At some point, Exus returned Devin to the palace because Devin wanted out and to eat, and you were asleep. Exus informs you that he is currently with Queen Volok, and she is currently unable to see you due to other duties she is attending to.
Oh,
He hints that the other duties may or may not be playing with Devin.
Ah, nice.
But he assures you he will be very well taken care of until or even after you choose to come collect him.
Sweet.
Perfect. Anything else, Domus?
Nah, we're all good.
All right then. Chong!
Yeah, first things first, I wake up with the bell because I know the bell means food, and if there's one thing I like more than sleep, it's food. So I go and I veritably eat my weight in food for breakfast.
You do not, but you eat as much as is given to you. This is not a restaurant or an open bakery. You get exactly what she allows you to eat.
What are we allowed to eat?
It's a good portion. Like, it's a normal person's portion. It's not your body weight. Much less Chonk's body weight.
You're telling me that she doesn't just have 1,500 pounds of food that I can eat?
Even if she does, she has not granted it to you.
Trunk's body weight is indeterminable.
I just said it's 1,500 pounds. What do you mean it's
Intended. We'll never know how much Chunk weighs.
Never gonna know. Anything else, Chonk?
Yes. I would like to go and find a magic item shop because I didn't get to do my shopping yesterday while everyone else was because I was interviewing the queen with research questions.
Would you like to play it out, or would you like to just get your shopping done?
We can just breeze through it. We don't have to make it a whole thing.
All right. You are greeted by what at first appears to be a drow woman until she inevitably climbs out from behind the counter, in which case you see the massive spider body. That is the lower half, about meets her waist, and then is the rest. As she climbs up to the ceiling to, what are you looking for?
Yes, so I am looking to, with the money I have, and in exchange for my boots of Elvenkind, buy boots of haste. Which, I can look up where that is. And it is very rare.
Very rare. Come on, give me the page. There it is. Alright, so you are selling boots of haste.
No, I am selling,
Yeah, I know what I meant to say, I just didn't say it. Make a persuasion check.
okay. I still have disadvantage, but because I slept, the -4 went down to a -3. So for persuasion, so now I have disadvantage and a total of -4.
I'm
As
back.
I go
There
for
you are.
15. No, sorry, that's the higher number. 10.
Oh, because boots of haste aren't a thing. It's boots of speed, I think. Are you... No, it's not boots of speed. Are you... Oh, you're going for the critical roll boots of haste.
Yes,
Okay,
they're
that's
in
not an
D&D
item I
Beyond.
have. In D&D Beyond.
They're in D&D Beyond, yes, and I'm sharing them with you.
Critical what?
Critical roll?
Nah.
But that's critical spelled with a Q, right?
No.
Oh, I know that one. Okay, yeah, I'm on board now.
You said they're very rare,
Yes.
and your boots of Elvenkind are conceivably
I think
not
just
very rare.
uncommon. No, they're just uncommon.
What'd you get on your persuasion check?
10.
Okay. She will buy the boots of Elvenkind for 200 gold pieces.
Okay, and how much will the boots of haste be?
50,000 gold pieces.
Cool. I will keep the boots of Elvenkind. Because if I'm not getting the boots of haste, I'm not going to sell my boots of Elvenkind. I
Understandable.
don't have the money for boots of haste, so I will bid her good day and roll out.
All right.
then get stuck in the doorway, and then turn sideways and waddle out.
Yeah. That all happens. Anything else, Chonk?
Yes, the queen said that if she could find time, I could come in and ask her more questions.
She is unable to find time as she is currently playing with a Maw Demon.
Yeah. In that case, I will go find a park, sit down on a nice bench, pull out my book, and start reading it. Or continue reading it, rather.
As you wish. Rooney and Kiri, are you doing anything to prepare? Kiri, you're frozen on stream again. Rooney, are you doing anything?
Aside from breakfast?
Aside from breakfast.
I don't think so. I might want to try out the bow I just got.
Yeah. You're able to find a
Make sure
place
it
to
feels-
test it out.
Yeah, I want to test that to make sure it feels right.
After you take some time with it, in the night, kind of attune yourself to it, yeah. Perfectly weighted, perfect balance.
Perfect spiders.
Perfect little spiders. You have to have somebody shoot at you or like try to stab you to get the spiders to come out and try to defend you, but you get the hang of it. Works very well.
Okay, I'm going to trust the shopkeep. And if I get shot at, spiders will come out.
You do learn that you have to kind of will them out. It just won't do it on its own. You have to...
Oh, maybe I should.
Basically, in
someone to shoot
game
at me.
terms, like I said, you can cast shield as your reaction.
Should I hire someone to shoot at me so I can try the spiders?
Exus works with you, goes in to stab you, and lets you practice with the thing.
Exus, I need you to attack me so I can launch spiders.
Well, not the first time I've been asked that, so alright.
It's not the first time they've asked you to attack Rooney.
I mean, it's the first time Rooney's asked me to attack him, but it's not the first time I've been told to attack something so they can test out spiders.
Do the spiders work?
Yeah. Like,
It is
not
so
always.
cool.
Sometimes he gets a very good attack and manages to get, like, either over the spiders or, more eerily on occasion, through the spiders.
Oh no, they have a weak point. Duly noted. But otherwise, I'm very happy with this purchase.
Yeah.
My prior bow did not launch spiders as a shield.
Basically, out of character, it works exactly as the shield spell does. +5 to your AC until the beginning of your next turn. And the shield spell can still be pierced. You can still be attacked while it's active. But magic missile can't hit you, and it's harder to hit you.
It's good because Krampus is well known for his magic missile, so
Yes.
I'm really well prepared.
You are also advised to not say that name when you're dropped off in Brem.
What name?
Exactly. Anything else, Rooney?
No, that's all.
Kiri?
At some point I would make my way back to the magic shop to pick up the Rush Order Death Ward scroll.
Yep, you were able to get that.
And also, I think, because out of character, I meant to do this last time and just forgot. Would she have any scrolls of comprehend language? Which I think is a first level.
It is, so it's a...
Okay.
I believe that means it's a common thing. Let me check to make sure. Yeah, that makes it a common magic item. Not that much. My apologies, I thought we were done shopping, like the goddamn fool
I'm
that I
sorry.
am. No, it's not.
No, I totally forgot.
It's not you. You are good.
Choppy.
40 gold pieces.
And how many would she have in stock? More than 4, or?
Wouldn't have 4 immediately, but unlike Death Ward, it's not a very big spell scroll. Like, it doesn't require much energy to enchant.
Okay. So, I mean, could Kiri viably get 4 before leaving?
Potentially. You could at least get 3 before leaving. Or...
Okay.
Diving into character, playing this one out a little bit more. Potentially, I have been working on something else. It effectively does the same thing once per day, but it recharges rather than a scroll's one use only.
Okay.
They're more expensive, obviously, and they're also potentially a little flawed. I haven't really... I mean, I've tested them to the best of my ability, but it's harder putting this enchantment in a ring. I don't know why.
When you say flawed...
There is a extremely minor chance it doesn't work.
Okay.
The spell just fails. Very minor, like 1 in 1,000 potentially, or probably lower odds. Odds were never really my specialty. Anyway, there's another chance that it'll just translate it incorrectly. I think this was a quirk of... See, to get it to work, I kind of gave the rings just a small amount of sentience. Not enough that they talk to you actively. They're not, like, alive or intelligent. But it's like, it hears the language and it translates it into your mind. And then, in that enchantment, sometimes they get a little free-willed and just decide to translate it very incorrectly. Mostly into curse words.
Oh! Good to know. But if it is curse words, then you have a good chance of knowing that they're just willingly...
You froze again. I don't know why Florida's internet is the way Florida is, but it's Florida. And I will not be apologizing to the other people who in this call that are currently in Florida.
Well, I was going to say, Steven, we can't say that because I'm in Florida and I haven't frozen once.
Yeah, but you're in a real city.
You don't even know what city I'm in.
I think Jacksonville?
Oh, way to dox me.
You say it 100 times. I know exactly what city you're in.
Can you post your exact address and social security number?
That's doxing. If I do that, I'm
And
doxing.
mother's maiden name.
Yes, my mother's maiden name is Lauderdale, like the fort. That's a lie. That's my grandmother's maiden name.
Anyways, what were you saying, Kiri?
Okay, so how much for this potentially flawed, occasionally cursing ring?
It'd be 100 for each of them.
Okay. And just to be clear, I just want to make sure, magic user to magic user, you are saying that they just curse, not that they are a curse, correct?
No, they are not cursed. I enchanted them myself. They're just a little flawed.
Cool. Okay.
No, I've dealt in cursed magic items, and I've made some cursed magic items, and these are none of those.
Okay. All right. Then, yes, let's take... I can still afford... If they're 100 each, I can afford 4 rings for us. But I'll also take 2 of the scrolls, just in case.
That's a good bet. So that would be 480 gold pieces.
Sure thing. Just hand it over.
Yeah. She basically needs about 2 hours to get the second scroll prepared, but you are able to get that, no problem. Say massive dog-like spider takes your gold as soon as it's on the counter.
Curie is oddly charmed by that. He appreciates watching that.
Anything else while you're in town?
Nope, that should do it.
And if there is nothing else that you all wish to do to prepare, night comes again. You get another long rest. For Chonk, that means... For Chonk and Rooney, that means another level of exhaustion gone. It means another minus is lost on Chonk. For Rooney, it means any damage that Exus did to you is healed.
So much damage.
He did a fair amount when he accidentally got through, but, like, he only got through a couple times.
Oh, okay. Regardless, I'm healed now. I'm not tired.
Regardless, you are not tired and you are healed.
Glad my character's not tired anymore.
As you're coming to the end of your long rests, there's a knock on each of your doors in Madame Britannia's before the bell is rung for breakfast. What do you do?
Knock at, like, the same time?
Technically, you wouldn't know this in character, but out of character, yes.
Is Chonk still asleep at this point?
Has the bell been rung for food?
No.
Then yes, I'm still asleep.
Okay, then Curie will open the door, but also have an Eldritch Blast at the ready.
Just roll a die and tell me if you get even or odd.
Any die?
Any die.
Odd.
Okay. You open the door, and you see the Earth Genasi. You froze again. What the actual heck? I don't like your internet. We need to do something about this.
Okay, so Rooney opens the door instead.
Well,
So we
that's
can
the
wait.
Rooney. You're in the other room. You open it for you and Domus.
Okay.
You see the Earth Genasi.
Did the madam let you in here? If you're what? It's so early.
course
The
she
bell
did.
hasn't even rung.
Oh, right. Sorry. You watch as she changes to the High Elven form with one ooze arm of Volok, the mimicking ooze.
Oh, it's the queen.
My apologies. I saw your companion and I took her form for a moment.
Oh. Yeah, our companion. She was, a little bit intense.
You hear from next door. I heard that.
Oh. So she's really here.
That's where I saw her. Curie, your Earth Genasi, your Zen. I hope that's not for me.
Not anymore.
It's time. We're over Brum. Specifically over the Spires. The city has to move on, so we gotta go.
Okay.
Wake the bear.
I'm not sure I can, but I'll try. Otherwise, we're waiting for the bell.
but he's not gonna like it.
Yeah, he's gonna try to wake up Chonk.
Chonk, you are shaken awake. We're not gonna draw that one out.
Eventually, yes, he will roll out of bed begrudgingly.
Domus, you are also awakened by this point.
Domus, wake up.
Hey, I'm awake.
So,
Yeah, we're right. We're over Bren. We gotta jump.
Oh, all right. Let's go.
you won't technically be jumping. You will be dropped. Fair warning.
That's fine.
Great.
You won't get hurt. That we have enchantments in place. This is not our first drop.
Enchantments for what?
This is not our first consensual drop. Or in general drop. The in general drops don't get what we're giving you. So, that's fine. Effectively, once you reach a safe altitude, and by safe I mean it won't end before you land, a feather fall will be used. You'll land safely.
I'm all feathers. I'm good.
Then you're fine. But for the rest of you...
Right, the rest of them.
Are you prepared? Is there anything? I did stop by the bakery. We do have, and a bagel is presented to each of you.
Thank you.
Oh, great.
Road food.
Good luck. Caravax is...
Sounds...
Well, it's an interesting one. Say hi to him from Erithar, as I said.
Sure thing.
Hi to Caravax from Erithar. We will.
My thanks. Sire has sent perfectly exemplary mainlanders.
Thank you.
Are you ready?
Sorry, Stephen, remind me. It's the Earth Genasi and the Queen is also seeing us off?
Correct.
Okay, as she's seeing us off, I will reach into my bag and grab another copy of my book and offer it to her as a thank you gift.
She smiles, takes it from you. My darling, I've already read it. Or more accurately, you've already read it and, well... She just wiggles her fingers. But I appreciate the gift, and I will put it to the best use I can think of in this moment. And she drops it, and a Maw Demon eats it.
We can race next time I see you.
As Domus Devon has also come to see you off as he's running around the Queen's feet.
Are we supposed to present the parting gifts to the Queen? Shoot, where's my emergency pastry?
It is not a requirement. We are not that kind of kingdom.
Oh. Okay.
You followed my simple rules. My citizens either are unaware of your coming and going, or are perfectly pleased by your interactions. That is all I can ask for. Now, if you are prepared... Well, are you?
Yes, I am. Is everyone else?
Yep.
As much as we can be.
Zen nods. Right, everybody join hands, please.
Okay. If one says.
Makes
Grab
the enchantment
whatever.
easier.
Whatever
I
hands are closest to me.
would recommend closing your eyes unless you are a fan of Vertigo.
Well, good to know.
It's a great movie. What?
A great what?
What?
Rooney, you actually watch as Zen gives a chuckle at that.
Why? Or is it funny?
Do you close your eyes?
Yes.
everybody else, this was not a one-person question.
Yes.
Yes.
My eyes.
I love how the bird is the one to close their eyes first.
I close my eyes, but I'm listening.
Yes, closing the eyes.
You all close your eyes. You begin to hear the soft muttering of words in Volok's voice. Good luck, my friends. One more reminder. The Horned Redeemer has a name that we have said many times in our time together. As short as it was. Do not say it on Brem, lest you wish to face him. You hear the muttering stop, and you all feel the gentle pull of wind from under you on your faces. And then that gentle pull all at once goes into a column of blasting air as you all are free falling. Down towards the icy surface of Brem. Are any of you doing anything?
I'm flying.
Rooney spreads his wings. The rest of you immediately plummet past him.
What happened to Featherfall?
You're not at the height for Featherfall yet.
No.
Featherfall lasts a minute or until you hit the ground. If it were to be cast as soon as you left the city, it would end before you hit the ground and you would die.
After I was told to close my eyes, I grabbed people's hands, and after I was told to close my eyes, I fell asleep again. So I am asleep and falling towards the ground.
Chonk, I think even with your minimized current perception, hurtling towards your death is something that wakes you up. It's that feeling of falling out of bed, except it never stops.
This is one trippy dream then.
But if you do open your eyes, yeah, you're free falling.
No, my eyes are closed. I'm trying to sleep again.
It's not working. Eventually, you begin to make out things on the ground, and you see 3 large crystalline spires that seem to loop around themselves until they meet together in one point at the top. That point kind of pulls away from itself as you all are dropping directly into the center of this. Once you're about 180 feet from the ground, you feel your momentum suddenly halted. No, not halted. Slowed. As Featherfall kicks in, and the 5 of you land gently on the ground. Around you are these spires, as well as these 3 stone hinges. Seemingly doors in their own right. 2 have these faintly pulsing dull white lights within them, but the 3rd is filled with this curtain of Aurora Borealis type lighting. What do you all do? As Rooney, you eventually catch up with your friends as they were falling faster than you can fly.
After trying not to throw up, Curie will pass around the rings that he picked up at the store for everybody, explaining what they do.
Okay. Effectively, as you would have determined in the night, it will allow you to cast Comprehend Languages on yourself. Standard casting applies once per day. When cast, you will roll a die of my choice at any given time. And that will determine if it's acting appropriately, not acting at all, or giving you a completely bullshit translation.
ATM.
Yeah.
Does the ring fit any of my fingers?
It does.
Oh.
The first one you try to put it on. It didn't at first.
I was gonna say, I feel like I would have tried my pinky toe first.
Goes on your pinky.
Yeah, I have a toe.
I have a toe ring.
How do you
It looks
get it
beautiful.
on your toe?
Theory.
Well, when I curl up into a ball, I can reach my toes. That's how I roll around so easily.
That doesn't seem
I move.
anatomically possible, but we're gonna ignore that.
Anatomically possible. You're telling me that a 9-foot tall, 1,500-pound panda can't reach its toes?
Yes.
Cool, just making sure we're on the same page.
Pandas love to grab it.
What are the rest of you doing? As Kiri passes out rings and Chonk tries to put it on his toe.
Well, does this let me talk to people the way I talk to animals?
I mean, theoretically. I
Theoretically.
can't
You had
talk
it.
today.
Yeah,
Theoretically,
that's
yes.
To be clear, for those who don't know comprehend languages, it doesn't let them understand you. You can understand them.
Thank you.
But it might make some conversations easier. Maybe.
I would guess. If we run into that one who must not be named.
What are you looking around for?
The one who must not be named. I think I'm not supposed to say the name. Is that right? Is that the instruction we were given?
That's what I got from the queen. Yeah.
Okay, I will not say it.
Okay.
Under no circumstances. Will I say the name?
Domus, what are you doing?
I'll put the ring on.
Okay.
I'll just hang out till we're ready to go.
I'm going to do one thing before we go any farther.
Yeah.
Though after I put the ring on, I want to, because we're on a new continent. I better double check that, like, Tiamat's not here either.
You're
gonna do
unleashing primeval awareness.
I'm going to try primeval awareness for dragons.
Always a good thing to know.
You extend your senses. And you get a very confusing hit. When you're first extending, there are no dragons within, I think, the mile radius of the ability.
Yeah, a mile.
But then every once in a while, there's a ping coming from the two archways behind you. The two with the faint white light. But then it's gone. But then it's there, but then it's gone. And that keeps up until your ability fades.
Okay, so those doors might be a no-go. Unless we
Why?
like dragons.
Oh.
I can't say for sure it's like a Tiamat dragon, but
What do you mean
just
a
like any kind of
no-go?
dragon.
There is no no-go. They've all got to open.
Okay, well, what were the other options?
Well, we have the two that are normal, and then the one that looks like a rainbow threw up.
Okay, so the gate with the white light, I think it has some kind of dragon behind it. It's just something we want.
If you want the accent,
Wow.
the door's got to open.
Yeah, it sounds like they all have to be opened.
While we're deliberating this, Stephen,
Mm-hmm.
may I try to steal a bite of Rooney's bagel?
Rooney, did you finish the bagel before departing?
No. I forgot about it
no.
as soon as I picked it up.
Roll stealth, Chonk.
I would have eaten mine right away. And I want another. Okay. So I'm still at disadvantage because I've got 1 level of exhaustion,
Mm-hmm.
and we slept 2 times, so my -4 went down to a -2.
Yep.
Oh, disadvantage. 7.
Everybody watches as Chunk is just beginning to lean over towards Rooney's bagel. Mouth wide open. Rooney, you're aware of this.
What the fuck? Hands off my bagels and lox.
I feel like I stopped like half a foot away from the bagel, and my mouth is still open, and I'm just staring at him like.
I think there's a dragon in that door, and you're on about the bagel?
I don't want to say anything. I'm just staring at him with my mouth open.
I mean, it is Chonk we're talking about, so...
Fine. Toss the bagel to the bear.
Ow!
Right, that's collateral to not let any of us die.
The light from the rainbow henge grows brighter and then explodes outwards,
Oh, fun.
Love explosions.
bathing a third of this area in light, as it also seems to extend behind it. The crystal spire erupts in light, piercing the sky, and stepping out from the henge. A familiar sight to, from what I remember of the wisdom saves in the smoke, maybe one of you. Maybe 2.
Huh.
Oh no.
We went in the smoke, and I immediately saw Tiamat.
Yeah, but who did you see first?
It was Tiamat.
Who did you see first?
It was Tiamat.
I feel like you are intentionally being obstinate.
Hmm.
I remember nothing before that.
Yeah, okay.
Jeff,
Then familiar to one
say
of
a
you.
fluffy teddy bear.
What?
Say a fluffy teddy bear.
It's Marcella
Choose the form of your
Essler.
destructor.
I don't remember that at all.
As Marcella Essler steps from the henge into the snow. Thick furred cloak on her back that she just pulls back
our
against her.
character's mom that we're seeing, I think, or her sister.
You're not muted.
I'm not muted. I'm sorry.
No, you're
Can you
not.
speak up? I want to hear your convo.
Yeah, I'm commentating.
Curie, your mother, stands before you. Ah. Your friends are back. Lovely.
Yeah. Is this what you meant?
Here you were headed. Here we meet.
Kiri, do you know this lady?
You... Oh... okay. So you really don't remember anything, huh?
No, I remember everything.
No, you don't. Not if you don't remember her.
What's there to remember?
That might be a blessing. My mother. Everybody.
Oh.
For those that
Alright.
don't remember.
From the stick party.
Hi, Mom.
Sure.
You didn't have a stick at the stick party. How did you get in?
I'm not going to dignify that with a response.
I invited her, John. Let's just leave it at that, okay?
But she didn't have a stick.
She's my mother.
There's no reason she should be left.
So why didn't she have a stick?
Okay.
Do
I
I
will
kill
let
that
you
one
figure that
first?
out.
Save us some trouble? Really love how I lost Kiri at that exact question.
Do I have to refresh again?
Nope,
Damn.
you're good. You're back.
We're a professional organization.
We are very professional here.
It's Xfinity that's unprofessional. Okay. No, please don't kill my friends. Just, can you tell me why you're here? How you're here?
Are either of those questions real?
Only partially. A lot has happened in the past 72 hours, okay? I just found out I died, and you apparently did something a little crazy and a little sinister to bring me back. Which, thank you, but also what the fuck, but also thank you, but I'm really confused.
What's to be confused about?
You know, Dad. He just does it because he can. I thought you did too. If it wasn't true, why... Was I really that far gone?
How much farther can you go than dead? You were a child, Kiri. More so, even as a child, you were bound. Unlike me, who didn't marry into this family. So you were promised. What was I supposed to do? Froze again. I don't know what this is. If it's mine, if it's Florida.
I think it's Florida's.
But here we are.
I'm back.
There you are.
Am I? Okay. I don't know. I don't know where this leaves us. But I was clearly wrong about several things.
Then let's simplify it. Give me the haft of Caravox.
You froze for me now. Did you say something?
Give me Caravox.
We're already working with somebody that apparently this is going to benefit all of us, even though she can't give us the details.
That doesn't concern me.
I think it should.
Zen kind of whispers into your ear, Kiri. Yeah, it's not for her benefit. It's not gonna... I'm gonna let you have you time. Anybody want to go in the weird glowing henge thing? Or do we have
The henge
to
that I...
deal with family?
This is the one that I... Wait, is the henge the place I heard the dragon signal from?
Yep. 2 of them.
That is a red flag.
I mean,
Wait, sorry, Stephen, remind me. The hedge thing, that's the rainbow place, right?
There are 3 of them. 1 is rainbow, 2 are dull, kind of curtains of white light. Zen is motioning towards one of the other 2.
So not motioning to the rainbow?
Why would she go to the rainbow one? That seems activated already.
Because there's a rainbow.
No.
I concur.
So...
Didn't Marcella come from the rainbow?
Marcella came from
Didn't
the
Marcella? Yeah.
So we have to go through all of these eventually?
What part of unseal each door was unclear?
The each part.
Got it. That means they all have to open.
Okay. I thought they were like a package deal. You just like have to open one, and then it counts for all of them. Okay, I guess so. But everyone needs to be very, very careful. Because there's probably a dragon behind one of these. And by that, I mean there's definitely a dragon behind one of these.
I'm gonna take a dragon over family drama. I'm gonna be completely honest with you.
Is it a pretty dragon?
I don't know. I wish I knew. As far as I can tell, it's just some kind of a dragon. It could be a good one. But I don't like taking that risk. But we're here for a job.
Meanwhile, while they're debating this, Kiri, what you doing?
Why do you need Caravox? And please, just be honest here.
They want it.
Who is they at this point?
Who do you think, Kiri?
I don't know anymore. Apparently half of my life was a lie that everybody tried to keep from me.
You died. That's the only thing that was different.
Oh, the only thing. Okay. Did they promise you something? Did they threaten you? Do you have to get this for them? Does something happen to you if you don't give it to them?
Probably. I don't look into the contract. They want Caravox. They have asked for very little. They've asked for this. So much so that they asked both of us.
I don't recall them asking me.
You aren't the both.
Yeah. I guess that would actually kind of figure, wouldn't it?
Now, I don't know how long I've been in the henge, but I'd say we don't have long before your father arrives.
Oh, no. Okay, we gotta move fast. Look. Zen offered to help us. She kind of has first crack at it, but she said she can give it to us after. We can discuss it then, but we can't let Dad get his hands on that. You know that.
Your father's getting his hands on it, dear. I was to come crack it as quickly as I could. Try to convince you. But if you won't give it to me, then he'll take it.
I just glance back at the others and then back at her. He's not going to get to it first. Look at this group, you know that.
You never
if you want to come with us, Come with us. We can work this out.
I'm not going to watch you die again, Kiri. Because if you try to stand against your father, that's what's going to happen.
Then come with us. He listens to you. You're the only one he ever did.
Not the only one. Do you think these bargains are one way?
No.
Do you think your ancestors were like, let's just make a deal with demons, it only affects us when we're dead? Do you think there's a choice? Do you think your father needed prodding?
No. No, he didn't.
So give me the handle. Give me the haft.
Mom, if the devils take Caravox, it's over for everyone, not just us. Everyone.
Well, it seems like they're frozen, so I'm just gonna go ahead and say no.
Wait, am I really frozen again?
You're not.
Angela's not frozen on my end.
Oh, Angela's frozen for me.
Yeah, you
dear.
refresh, Brandon.
Not
Cool.
frozen this time
See-
around.
See you soon.
Okay.
If you insist.
I almost refreshed again.
No, you were fine. But it's not over for us. We live.
Like this? Under them? Forever? That's what'll happen if they get Caravox. Again, not just us, everyone under them forever. As they tear this place apart.
Need you to roll a persuasion check. With disadvantage.
Right. Ooh, alright. The lower was a 14 plus 1 is 15.
You'll be alive, Kiri. So yeah. You, your sister, your father, all of us, alive.
At what cost?
One axe.
You know what that means. It's not just one axe. Don't do this. Don't be like Dad.
Your father wouldn't ask.
Well, that much is true. Regardless, it's not just in my hands anymore. We did promise Zen. That's why she's here. Even if I were to agree, they won't.
Not my problem. And if it is, you're stalling.
No, I'm not. I just wanted to fix something that's been broken for years.
Then do it. Give me the haft.
it might fix the short-term problem, but would you really kill the entire world for this?
For you? Gladly. I need Chunk and Rooney to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, fine.
Did I see this coming?
What's your
I'm
passive
gonna guess
perception?
no. At this point,
Okay.
0.
No.
Didn't see it coming.
You were very
I got-
focused on this bagel.
Yes. No. Yes, I ate the bagel. That's right. So I have disadvantage, and I still have my -2. Okay. $14.
Rooney,
I got 25. I'm very dexterous.
you are. Rooney pass, Chunk fail. So Rooney, you're only taking half.
Half what?
Rooney, you take 15 points of lightning damage. Chunk, you take 30.
Ouch. Rude.
Oh.
I'm done asking, Kiri.
So you would hurt my friends instead.
They're the only reason you hang on. Fine. I need you all to roll initiative at this point.
Ooh.
Rooney's still debating in the background about the dragon thing. It's like, okay, it's either a
I'm-
metallic dragon or a chromatic dragon. And those are only 2 kinds of dragons in the realm. And if it's a metallic dragon, we're going to be in really big trouble. Ow, I got struck by lightning.
Yep.
Go for initiative.
That's
That's
more or
scary.
less how that goes.
I'm just asking if the dragon is pretty.
Chonk is also electrocuted.
Oh.
I was on the wrong image.
I got
You know
19
what?
on
We're actually
initiative.
going to go to this one.
Oh wait, we're rolling initiative. I didn't hear that. Sorry.
Yeah.
Wow,
in
we've really hit
combat,
Chonk's perception
apparently.
levels.
Pushing our
Do
limit.
is initiative something I have disadvantage on from my level of exhaustion?
It's an ability check.
Okay, I normally have advantage, so it's just a straight roll for me.
Yep. You can add yourselves to the initiative order.
Can I, though? I can.
Presume so.
Worth. Chunk got 22 with disadvantage.
It was a straight
No,
roll.
flat.
Oh,
I got-
flat.
Natural
We'll use
19
this one
plus
for
3.
Zen. Damn. Domus, what'd you get?
4.
All right. In that case, Zentalia goes first.
Ouch.
Okay. Fuck this. You guys have fun. Zen walks straight into one of the henges.
Okay.
That's all she's got. Jonk, what you doing? It's technically more.
Un momento. It's been a while since we've been in combat.
Yep.
I forgot all my abilities again. I said that last time we were in combat and the time before that.
Yep.
Okay. I will curl into a ball, and I'm going to assume I could pretty easily figure out who shot the bolt of lightning at us after I got fried.
Do you think that?
Well, I have an intelligence of 14. So I feel like I could piece together the general direction it came from. And I've never seen Domus throw lightning, and I don't think Kiri would throw lightning at me.
Okay.
So yes, I'm going to say that yes, I can figure out that it was this woman who didn't bring a stick to the stick party that has thrown lightning at me for some reason.
Sure.
So how far am I away from her?
Not very.
I will curl into a ball and start rolling towards her, and as I roll towards her, I will grow to 16 feet tall as I rage with my bonus action. And then it is time to attack twice. I get 2 attacks. Where's my character sheet? Okay. So I will, and remind me, the raise dead stuff, so I have a -2 to my attacks as well, right?
To everything, yes.
Okay. I will do reckless, so I get advantage. And I will still take a -5 penalty for Great Weapon Master.
Okay.
That's cocked. Okay. So that's 21 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. Damage is going to be this plus, what's my range damage again? I think it's 3. Okay. So this plus 20 in... Oh, I have to pick a type of damage, don't I?
Yeah.
What are my options? I'm sorry, stream. You know what? I'm in Florida, and it's hot, so I'm going to pick fire.
Okay.
So this plus 20. 31 points of fire damage on the first attack.
All right.
Second verse, same as the first for my second attack. That's a 19 to hit.
19 hits.
Okay, so again, this plus 20. 28 points of fire damage.
Okay.
And that is my turn.
All right. Next up, Rooney.
Muted.
Muted.
You didn't hear all my swears.
Nope.
Me being unprepared. Okay. Can I discern where the enemy is
Yes.
right now?
If you look at Roll20, she's right there.
Okay, but you underestimate how dumb I am.
She's the only one that's not a member of your party.
Okay, we're attacking this one. This seems like a good chance to use my new bow. Got it, the silk bow. I'm gonna try and shoot the bow
Go for it.
at her. That's a 26 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Wow, that's very high. Okay, so it's 1d8 plus 6. 10 piercing damage.
Okay.
Wait, I get 2 attacks.
Yes,
I
you
should
do.
shoot twice. I should shoot a second time.
It's recommended.
Okay, 19 to hit?
19 hits.
Wow, okay. 9 piercing damage.
All right. Anything else?
I want to put some space between... I don't know. I feel like I should take flight for most battles. I'm gonna fly up.
Okay.
the 50 feet that I have in my movement.
All right. Kiri, what is your dex modifier?
It is 2.
What's the actual score?
Oh, 14.
Well, fuck. What's your intelligence modifier? Never mind. Yours is not higher than hers. She's going first.
Okay.
Yes, I remember you. A large pain in the ass. Chonk, I need you to make a charisma saving throw.
Charisma. I'm not good at that.
Actually,
Oh,
I lied to you a little bit. She's going to 5, 10, 15. I need Chonk and Rooney to make charisma saving throws.
Oh no, I'm so uncharismatic. Saving throws. 8.
sorry, you said charisma?
Yep.
10.
Chonk and Rooney are gone.
What do you mean gone?
Where are we?
Where is it we be? How is it we do? Why is it why?
You are both native to the material plane, correct? Also, Angela, you froze again, so you might want to refresh while we're dealing with this.
Aarakocra are native to, they're like air elementals, aren't they?
No, they're birds. They're still native to the material plane.
Okay, cool. I'm native to the material plane.
James, I need someone who knows the lore about her.
You are native to the material plane.
Cool.
You both immediately find yourselves on a floating patch of rock surrounded by void.
Are we
Nothing
on the
around
same
you.
patch of rock?
No.
Oh.
Actually, you know what? I will say, yes, you two are on the same patch of rock. You're in the same demo plane.
Oh no. This filled my pastries in another dimension.
This was the plan all along. I'm the big bad, and your pastries are my end goal.
Meanwhile, Domus, Curie, you watch as Marcella snaps, and Chonk and Rooney are gone.
They're what?
Gone. There.
Perfect, just like I wanted.
Now hand it over. That ends her turn. Curie.
Don't do this. We don't have to do this. There are other ways. We can find a way to fight them. This might actually free both of us. Don't give it to them.
This will free us.
Not by giving it to them. That just enslaves us all. If we use it, they lose.
You've been wrong before. You've already admitted that. Can you step away from the self-righteousness long enough to think that you might be wrong about this too?
How is it self-righteous to just want people to be free to live their own lives? How is that self-righteous?
Trying to get that for us.
By taking it away from everyone else?
That's the cost.
I won't fight you, not again, but the price is too high. If you come with us, we can fix this.
Domus. What are you doing?
Alright. let's go ahead and you know what? We're just gonna classic. Let's just slash. Let's do a couple spear attacks.
All right. I assume you're moving closer.
Yeah.
You should have control over your token.
And then I'm also gonna smite if I hit.
Okay.
I'm going to. What's smite doing? Bonus action, right? For smite.
Mm-hmm. No, smite. It depends. If you're doing divine smite, it's just if you hit, you can choose to add it on. If
that's what I want to do.
All right. Then yeah, that's just if you hit, you can choose to spend the spell slot to do it.
Yeah. Yeah, because the only other one I have is Branding Spite, and that's like not necessary right now.
Fine.
Oh yeah, to hit, that's going to be a 24.
Yeah, that hits.
So, and then I will smite. How much damage is that? Doesn't tell me on.
It depends on the level. I think it's 2d8 first level.
I'll do second level. Why not?
All right.
Okay, cool. So we're gonna go ahead and go. 5, 7, plus my. That was out. 7 plus 5 is 12, and we'll just hit again.
So you said 12 points of damage?
Yes.
All right. Yeah, they're still banished.
All right.
And with the nat 20, they are going to be banished through your round.
All right. That's a 19 to hit.
That still hits. She's still taking damage.
All right, we'll just do regular at that point. 6.
To hit?
No damage.
Oh, thank you. I was just an idiot. Yes, 6 points of damage. All right. Anything else?
No.
All right.
I don't think so. Yeah, no.
Okay.
No.
Top of the order. You watch as Zen is rocketed out of the henge, sliding across the snow on her back. Okay, nope, I failed that one. I messed that up real bad. Ow! Somebody else, please. It should be Kelsey, if you find it. If it's still there, go for it. That's all. She kind of looks up. Oh, this is still happening. Oh, wait. Shit, where'd the other two go?
Banished by my mother.
Vanished.
Of course.
On that subject, Chunk, what you doing?
Remind me, Rooney and I are on the same floating rock thing, surrounded by just nothingness, right?
Correct.
Do I know what spell was cast on us?
Make an Arcana check.
I can do that. 10.
You have no idea.
Okay.
It's okay, Chunk. I have no idea either.
On that note, Sadie, roll me a d20.
I can do that. That fell out of my dice tray. That's a 2.
Wonderful. Rooney, roll me a D100.
D100?
Yeah.
Is that even an option?
Yeah.
On D&D Beyond? I'm gonna Google D100 and see what happens. That doesn't work. How do you roll a D100? I'm an idiot. Oh, there it is. It is in D&D Beyond.
Yeah.
66. Oh no.
Really unfortunate that wasn't a 1. Angela, roll a D4.
Shit. 3.
Domus, you may choose to re-roll any of the 3 dice I just had rolled, if you wish. One of them.
They were all hits.
I mean, do you want to re-roll the D20, the D100, or the D4?
We'll do the D20.
Roll a D20 for me.
Three.
Okay.
That's better than 2.
Not in this instance. It's the same list.
Oh.
So, 2 things kind of happen. Kiri, you take 7 points of psychic damage. You're also frozen on my screen, so wild magic is not your friend. But if you can still... Yep, you're refreshing. We're good. You take 7 points of psychic damage, Kiri, and you are protected from Fae for a full day.
Good to know.
Is it still my turn?
Yeah, what you doing?
Oh, okay. Is there anyone or anything else around besides Rooney and I?
Nope.
Cool.
What more do you want?
Something she can hit so Chunk can keep his rage.
Precisely.
That's the secret.
Oh, no.
I'm gonna look at Rooney, and I think. Let me. Actually, I do need to check something. Yes, as a bonus action, I will end my rage, because it looks like we're gonna be for a while, and then I will sit down and look at Rooney and be like,
So, wanna play 20 questions?
I think I want to ready an action in case we get teleported back.
Okay.
and then I'll pull out my book and start reading.
Okay. Rooney, what are you ready?
My silk bow. What else? If we get
readying an
teleported
attack?
back, yeah, I want to ready an attack with my silk bow. If we get teleported back, somehow at whatever the being was that sent us here.
Okay. In that case, it's her turn. So, which of you has it? You can do this the easy way or the hard way.
It seems like we've been doing it the hard way. It seems to work out, so let's just keep doing that. Yeah.
As you wish. Domus, I need you
Does
to make a
not get
dexterity
Better
saving
than
throw.
this.
I'm not good at dex saves. Oh, but I am today. That's a 19 plus 3 or a 22.
22, you said?
What?
22?
Yeah.
Alright, so you're only going to take half of this.
Heck yeah.
You take 33 points of lightning damage.
Alright.
As a 9th level lightning bolt is launched directly into your chest.
I'll, yeah. It's good stuff. Ow.
I'm sorry, was
Oh,
that
jeez.
you would like to continue the hard way?
Well, how do you feel? Are you ready to give up the easy way, or do you want us to kill you the hard way?
Kiri.
Stop hurting them.
One thing makes it stop.
So you keep telling me. All right. Tell me first if there's a way to do this where it won't catch Domus. He's gonna try casting darkness, magical darkness.
Oh yeah, it's
using
very
two
easy.
sorcerer points. Okay.
It's
Gonna
very
use two
easy.
sorcerer
However, you
points.
will catch Chonk if Chonk returns.
Shit.
There is no way to avoid that.
Okay, then going to hold off on that. He is, however, going to pull one of the little fluff things out of his bag and just toss it onto the ground directly in front of him. Is that a... I forget, is that a D8?
Yep.
Okay, that's a 1.
You get a jackal.
Alright, fine. We'll take whatever at this point. As it materializes, keep her busy. Don't kill her.
Just looks at you, looks at her, still crackling with lightning in her hands. He's gonna follow orders.
Distract her and don't die. How's that? Those are better orders.
He will take whatever orders you give him. Roll initiative for me for him.
Okay. Does it get any initiative bonus that I do, or is it just a flat?
What'd you get on the dice?
9.
Alright, so he goes before you and your mother. Anything else?
Actually, no. He will, because we're all kind of bunched up right now. He is gonna try and take. It's hard to tell. Can he move here?
Yeah.
All right. Try to spread things out a little bit, and that'll be it.
Okay. Domus.
Alright, let's check the sheet. It looks like I'm right there, and I genuinely don't know what else to do. What else would help besides just let's swing. Let's swing a couple times. I feel like that would be best. Yep.
Go for
Let's
it.
do it. 19.
Hits.
Smite. Level
Okay.
2. That's... Ooh, that's 13 plus... 8, 21.
Okay. She does maintain concentration on the banishment.
Alright, swing again. That's a 20
Hits.
something. 23.
Hits.
Alright. Well, jeez, I wanna break this concentration. Let's go ahead and toss another. What you been calling there? Smite. Can you
Yep.
smite twice on a turn?
Yes. You just have to spend the spell slots.
All right. So let's do it again then. 9, 11 plus 4, 15.
with that, Chunk and Rooney, you are brought back to the material plane.
Aha!
Yay!
Yes!
The furries have been unbanished.
God, please don't call me a furry. I
Rooney,
prefer the term animorph enthusiast.
We're not listening to either of those. Rooney, you had a held action.
I did.
Are you firing?
Yeah, if the banisher is in range, I am.
She is.
Okay, I'll unleash my silk longbow. See what comes up. 27 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Wowza. I can't believe it. For 9 points of piercing damage.
Okay. Second attack?
Oh, do I get second for prepared action?
You held your
roll.
action, so you get your 2 attacks.
Alright, so 31 to hit the second time.
Jeez. Yeah, that hits.
For this character's min-max, whether I like it or not. 8 points of piercing damage.
She is still up,
Damn.
but barely.
Damn it! I want to kill her. I don't know who she is, but I hate her.
I'm pretty sure Kiri has already very clearly stated to everybody that she's his mother.
I wasn't listening.
I was about to say, but were we listening?
Mm-hmm. Domus, that ends your turn, I believe.
Yeah.
Okay. Zen kind of picks herself up, dusts off the snow. Rooney and Chunk, you see Zen has returned, is covered in snow. There's a trail of, like, a skidded trail, like she got shot out of the hedge in the snow.
That's
She pulls
weird.
herself up. Alright, I'm not getting involved in this. I made that clear. Family shit is family shit. I don't want people getting involved in mine. I'm not getting involved in others.
She's gonna take the haft if you don't do something. And if she doesn't, my dad will.
Yeah, your dad I'll fucking murder. Your dad I've got plenty of problems with from what I know of him. Her,
Yeah, I don't blame you there.
you want her dead, you want her dead. That's not my business.
No, I don't. But she can't have Caravox. Not yet.
Zen just shrugs. And then the other shoe drops. Kiri moved, so technically they spawn in a different location. Kiri, coming directly from you, stepping out from that same magic that you feel protected from Fae, come two very fucking ridiculously fast Fae, who charge the nearest things, which are Animal 1 and Domus, because Bruni is 50 feet in the air.
I believe I can fly.
And you certainly can. Attack number 1 against the Jackal. The Jackal's dead.
No.
No?
I use my reaction
To do
re-roll
what?
that. To have it get re-rolled.
Okay.
Because we like the Jackal, right? The Jackal is...
The Jackal is
Kiri's
friend.
Jackal.
Friendly.
Yeah, re-roll it.
Okay. That is a 17 to hit the Jackal.
Alright, I tried.
The Jackal is dead.
You did. Thank you for trying.
The Jackal has 3 hit points. However, the Quickling then charges forward and goes to stab Kiri's mother. She is also dead.
Dead or down?
Whoa. That's what we were
Thing's
trying
not
to do,
taking
right?
prisoners. It's then going to stab Domus. Or attempt to, I
Yeah.
should say. 14 to hit?
Nah.
Okay. He misses. The other Quickling is going to attempt to stab you in the other leg. 10 misses. 11 misses. 11 misses! As fast as they are, they're not very good at hitting you at the moment.
Nice.
But that ends their turn. Chong.
So wait, I was on a rock reading my book.
Yep.
And then I came back.
You are back in the
And when
snow, and your book is getting a light dusting of snow.
Yes, and when I looked up, Kiri's mom got stabbed, and now she's dead.
Yep.
Cool. Yeah, so in my eyes, these things are allies. And with my passive perception of 0, I don't know if I see Domus getting stabbed
Probably
or
not.
attacked. So I'm gonna put my book away and roll on over to help Zen with the henge.
Okay. We'll come to that in a moment. Rooney, what you doing?
All right, I'm still in this game.
Yes.
Well, I have a bonus action that I could cast Hunter's Mark. But what are we attacking? I see that there's an X mark out of Kiri's mom.
She is dead. There are 2 things attempting to stab Domus.
I should probably fight those. The things attempting to stab Domus. Okay, I'll use a bonus action to cast Hunter's Mark on one of them.
Okay.
The southernmost one.
Okay.
And from there, I will use my fancy spider bow to target one of them and shoot.
Please make an attack with disadvantage.
Disadvantage. Okay, we'll see.
These things are blurry as hell.
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
Like, pinning it down is not...
Okay. Okay, Hunter's Mark only lets me add extra damage.
Correct.
Silk. Okay, here it is. Oh no! Oh wait, actually, I rolled a 3 the first time, but then that was like, with all the modifiers, it's 15.
15 misses.
Damn it! Okay.
You go to
Okay,
fire, and it's not there anymore. It's about 2 feet to the left.
Can I shoot a second time?
Yes, you can. Still with disadvantage.
Okay. Still with disadvantage. Okay, second time is a 19.
Mm-hmm.
It does hit?
That hits.
Okay. That is going to be 10 piercing damage.
10 is what you needed. It is pinned to the dirt and killed.
It's dead?
Yeah. These things,
Yay!
slightly hard to hit, very fast. Not a sack of hit points. Very tiny little buggers.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but it's dead now.
Yeah. She is dead. Kiri.
There's still one up.
Yep.
Yeah. 3rd level chromatic orb.
Okay.
Directly in
Make
its
an attack roll with
face.
disadvantage.
Okay. So the lower one was a 17 because the higher one was a nat 20.
17 hits.
Still hurts, but okay. Level 3 is 5d8. aching.
Incinerated. Or frozen, electrocuted, poisoned, whatever you wish to do. It is
Oh,
gone.
sorry. Yeah, I would have gone with cold on that, but yeah.
Frozen and shattered.
Yeah, I'm gonna head over to her. Who had the revivify? Who just looks out at the others? Who had it?
I had a scroll. Do you need it right now?
Could I have?
Yeah, absolutely.
He just to his mother on the ground, going,
Yes.
"Now,
Yes,
please."
have one of my 4 scrolls of Revivify.
Fine, she can have mine. If I go down later, don't worry about it."
No, I mean, like, just take it. It doesn't matter
Okay,
what it's for. This is important.
I'll just take it, and if we're out of initiative, he will use it immediately.
So here's the tricky thing about spell scrolls.
Here it is. Found this out later.
What?
If the spell on the scroll is not on the list of spells you could potentially cast, generally speaking, you cannot use it.
I put 4 spell scrolls and then found out that rangers can't cast Revivify, so they're useless to me.
That
I don't
said,
think.
you have 2 options. Above board. 1, it's on Domus's list. Domus will have to make a check, I believe, because do you have access to 3rd level spells right now?
Nope.
Domus will have to make a check, but it's not hard, and it's possible for him. I will also allow anybody who does not have access to the spell normally, meaning you would never get access to it in normal circumstances, to make an Arcana check. The DC is higher than what Domus will have to make.
Okay, I'm not the one to make that.
It sounds like we're gambling, which means obviously I should do this for us, guys. I should roll for us.
No, it doesn't.
Use
It
your
really
panda die.
doesn't.
So who's doing it?
Not me.
I will do it. I'm feeling good.
I'm trusting you on this.
No,
Out of character, no pressure.
I got 3 more if it fails. It's fine.
I haven't done this before, but
Breck, do you want me to roll for you?
no.
No one wants that, Sadie.
It is a high stakes situation. Why wouldn't you want me to roll for you?
What are the
Let
odds
me
of a
count
9
the
nat one?
ways.
Domus.
Okay.
I understand the concept, so. Okay.
I would like you to make an ability check using your spellcasting ability modifier, which I believe is your charisma.
Mm-hmm.
I will tell you right now, before you roll, the DC is 13.
And I have to use something from charisma?
Oh, it's just your charisma.
Oh, it's just charisma. I got a 12.
Take it back.
I'm going to give you a choice, Domus. On a failure with spell scrolls, the spell is lost, as if it were cast, but fizzled as if it were counterspelled, if that makes sense. I'm going to give you a few choices. One, as you are casting this spell, you very quickly feel like something's not right. If you finish this spell, I'm going to give the choice to you as the caster. You can choose to, as soon as you feel that, cut it off. You will keep the scroll. It will not be used. You have access to that option because you only failed by one. Though the cost in this instance, Marcella Essler will not be revivifiable. You can go through with the casting, knowing, and let it fail. The scroll is lost, but you can either try again with a different scroll, or you can let somebody else try. The soul can still be reached. Or you can succeed. But in this instance, there will be a cost to success. You do not know what that cost will be.
I'm feeling good. Let's try it again.
So you're letting the spell go through but fail.
Yes. Because we have 4 of these scrolls, right?
Correct.
I have 4 of these scrolls.
Well, you have 3 of those scrolls.
I have 3 of them, though. Are you asking for another one?
Can we borrow another? Yeah.
I got this. Let me roll the d20.
You all watch as
I've been hot all night.
Domus attempts the spell. The writing leaves the scroll. But Marcella does not breathe.
Quickly, I couldn't get it right. Another. We need to try again, quickly.
Okay, fine. Don't
Alright.
fuck it up this time.
Same
Alright,
thing.
I'm good. Trying. Alright. It's a nat 20.
With a nat 20, you start the words, Domus. You figure out what went wrong. And you feel like you have it. You're going to do it. She is going to be brought back. And I'm going to give you another choice with your nat 20. You can keep your spell scroll. The casting does not cause it to fade and crumble. Or basically, you can learn some secrets.
Wait, so what are the 2 options? Learn secrets or...
Keep the scroll.
Nothing?
So you would still have 3 scrolls of Revivify instead of 2.
I want secrets.
Second scroll
Yeah, because
fades
it's not your scroll. Of
and
course you do.
crumbles.
It's not my scroll.
But Marcella draws breath. And what we're going to end on Chonk waddling his way with Zen towards one of the henges.
Excuse you, I am rolling. I am in a ball and rolling as Panda
There
stands.
is so much ice on the ground. If you roll, you will not stop.
Good.
Okay.
Just bumping into walls.
Rooney, are you... Rooney, watching, keeping eyes on this. After all, you have to stay close to your scrolls. Kiri, your mother comes to consciousness. Briefly. looks you in the eye. Go.
Come with us.
Motions towards the other two hinges. Go. Rooney, Kiri, do you heed this?
I would recommend it.
Rooney, do you go towards one of the hinges?
Did I sense the dragon in both of them?
Briefly, intermittently. It could be there, it could not be there. You're not sure what the magic of these hinges is.
Yeah, I'm peacing out. I'm going toward the hinges.
Are you going to the same as Chonk and Zen, or are you going to the other one?
Oh, if Chonk and Zen are going towards one, I'm going towards the same one.
Kiri, same question.
Okay. He is going to, again, third level, cure wounds on her. Do I roll for that?
She doesn't let you cast it.
Stubborn. Fine. Don't die. Find me. We will fix this.
Go.
He will get up and go.
Domus. As the magic crumbles in your hand, it takes you a second to realize what just happened. The first time something was wrong, something didn't want you to succeed, or at least that's what it felt like at times. Or maybe you just weren't sure in the moment. You're not. Something felt wrong. That's all you knew. But in this moment, you cast again, and you pull from every source of arcane knowledge you can think of, including your patron. But it goes beyond that. You feel your consciousness leave for but a moment as your feet begin to wander with your friends. You sense your spear in your hands. You sense Broden, your connection solidified through the weapon. You sense another centaur, glaive in hand, watching you, but not you. You are the pawn, a conduit, nothing more. But you feel something beyond him as well. You feel a consciousness, not yours, going through the motions. Going through your emotions. It's you, but it's not you. You are just here, but not here. And beyond all of it, you sense another consciousness, far too vast for you to comprehend. But the shape that it seems to contain itself in, that you understand. Though why it would take the shape of a bucket, you're really not sure. And as our characters head towards the hinges, we move away, back to the real world, to a confused Aaron Dascala, as somebody begins pounding loudly, frantically, at his front door. And as his head and the camera turn towards it and set eyes on that red door, we end our session. Thank you, everybody, for watching Chapter 6 of System Agnostic. Unless my players do something horribly, horribly wrong, tune in for the finale next week.
Is that a challenge?
If it is, it will probably end in your death if you take it up. So, do it.
Something horribly wrong between now and the actual gameplay. We just fuck up real life so bad that the game is canceled.
Which is a possibility. I mean,
It's
it is around the holidays.
Any plugs from anybody?
I do, but
You're
I usually
last,
end up
and
going
you know
last,
exactly
so
why you're last.
I'm last. Yeah.
Nah.
I think what I got was that First Class plays on Wednesdays
Every week?
on this channel. I think that's the dream right now. I think that we're playing next week. I'm not entirely sure, but usually First Class plays on Wednesdays on this channel at the Quelmar Realm.
Yeah.
And I think that will continue into next week. We'll see.
Strahd finale has a date. Kelsey, enlighten us.
What the fuck? It does? For real? Is it Christmas? I'll abandon my family.
Well, I'm getting that information lively beamed through my comment section. 8th of January. Strahd.
It's too late.
Nice.
It's Halloween
Too late. I won't live that
23.
long.
It comes full circle in 2 years. So
Fed
Sunday
up.
the 8th, strap in and get ready for a vampire fight, y'all. It's going to be great. Other than that, is Cyberpunk playing on the 1st?
No. We are taking the next, what would have been the next session off. But we are supposed to be getting back on the 9th of January.
That's when the
7:30. So, yes.
All right.
Come join.
9th of January, Cyberpunk. Once Upon a Town? Theoretically, gonna be not this coming Tuesday, but the Tuesday after? I don't know. It's every other Tuesday. We'll see if they take a break after the new year. And then, yeah, as you heard, First Class. Wednesdays. That's about... Yeah, come watch this finale, hopefully next week. Of
Find out
Chapter
why I
2,
got
not the
detention
finale
on
of System
Wednesdays.
Agnostic. Anybody except Sadie got anything else?
QuillmarCon tickets are live. Go check it out.
QuillmarCon.
Do it. I've already got mine. I'm going. You're stuck
Same.
with me.
Yeah.
Deal with it.
Me too. Does everyone have their tickets?
I do.
Yep.
Sadie, do you have your tickets?
Sadie.
Sadie, are you about to look me in the eye, tell me you bought a surprise trip down to Jacksonville, but you won't buy tickets to GuelmarCon?
Uh-oh.
You don't want to
my
go
turn
to
to do plugs?
scenic Frederick, Maryland?
You heard it here first, folks. Sadie doesn't like us. Anyway, Sadie, what you got?
All right. Hi, good folks of Quelmar. I only have 2 plugs tonight, as opposed to my usual 3 or more. The first one, as requested by my fellow lovely player, Brendan. Every week after the game, I give all of you updates on my dating life.
Sorry.
The person sitting next to me who has slowly been moving on to camera and pushing me off of camera is laughing at me. She just yanked her own earbud out. For those of you that weren't here when it did, this is my best friend Kaylee, who I made a surprise trip down to see. Anyways, yes, as I have been down here in Florida, there have been 7 different occasions. I landed Saturday night, by the way. There have been 7 different occasions in which I went to open a dating app to try to find myself a girlfriend, and then remembered I'm not in Minnesota. So after I leave Florida, I'm not going to see any of the people I match with until the next time I come to Florida. So I have no other updates. I haven't been able to go out and meet people. The second plug I have for the lovely people of Philmar is some friends of mine and I are attempting to start a TikTok channel, comedy-based. We want to put a little more happiness into the world. We are called the ADHD Morons. Go on and give us a follow. That is 80HD_morons. I still don't have the login information, so I still haven't been able to post anything that I've wanted to record to it. I'm pretty sure my friend who does have the login information has completely forgotten I existed as she refuses to text me back.
Oh, no.
But anyways, until then, I am vetting the content that I want to put on there with you lovely people of Wilmar. So, welcome. And now it's time for Silly Stories with Sadie, the part of TikTok where Sadie comes out and tells a silly story. When I was a senior in high school, I almost accidentally electrocuted my nipples with a pair of jumper cables. This has been Silly Stories with Sadie, the part of TikTok where Sadie comes out and tells a silly story. Give us a follow.
Nah, back up. How the hell did you accidentally do that?
Yeah,
It
it
was
doesn't really sound
hilarious.
like an accident.
Do you actually want me to tell you the story?
Nah, I'll ask later.
I
maybe.
think I've heard it before.
Jeff, I told you already.
Nope, Kelsey's
I
now
did.
asking accidentally.
It was really good.
Kelsey's asking? Yes, accidentally, Kelsey. You heard that correctly.
I don't know how you do that, but I don't think I want to know how you do that.
Yeah, you do.
Anyway, anybody got anything else?
Yeah, they mentioned first classes on Wednesday.
You did.
And no, I'm good.
Economy class, premiering June 2012.
That's what I should
I'll hold
be
you
on.
to that.
Same players, same story, 144p. That's what we're streaming at.
All right. Anybody got anybody for us to rate? Oh, Plant Girls starts next year. Yes, in the new year, the first couple months, we are actually going to be every other week for a little bit. Just a few times, as we are trading off with Plant Girls, a new stream that'll be starting in the new year. So look for more information for that. That's all I got. So unless I get yelled at by Kelsey and Craig that there's something else, 2 questions for everybody. Who do we raid? We gotta raid somebody that's not Critical Role.
Shadow Legends.
That is a
Oh,
game, not a raid.
What?
Let me look at who I have streaming. Let's
Fall
see
in
if
love
there's
with
one person.
what? Oh, I understand now.
I don't. Please elaborate.
I don't have any Dungeons and Dragons
Is-
friends streaming right now.
I'll figure
should
it out
rate
once we go to
Kelsey's
the
channel.
ending screen. So, my lovely players, what do we say at the end of every stream?
Pretty
Oh,
please.
what? Let me. Jeez, I never remember. Is it roll the dice?
Yeah,
No,
I think it's
keep
keep it rolling.
scrolling the mice.
that
Keep scrolling the mice.
Keep
Yep.
rolling the mice.
Electrocuting your nipples, more likely than you'd think.
that doesn't
Well-
sound right.